Hello and welcome back to JJ's Food Review. So today I am at Tacoma General Hospital, and it's not because anyone's sick, it's for a happy thing. I have a son. So anyway, it's good news. Jules is doing well as well. So I have something to try from Tacoma General Hospital patient menu. If you're with someone who's in the hospital, you can also get something to eat, but you have to pay for it. Only the patients get it as part of their treatment bill or whatever. So I'm going to try the macaroni and cheese first. I have here macaroni and cheese and soft tacos. I don't want to drop this tray. And some mashed potatoes with gravy. So let's go ahead and give this a try. The macaroni and cheese is pretty decent. And like I said, it's the same thing you can get if you're a patient. This isn't from the cafeteria, it's from the patient menu. If you're a guest of a patient, like a family member or spouse or partner, you can get something if you pay. So I think the macaroni and cheese is pretty good. It's not the best I've had. It's not as good as the kind my wife makes at home. It's better than Kraft, box macaroni and cheese. It's got a little more substance to it. It tastes like the cheese sauce wasn't made from a powder, but more like from maybe a roux or like a white sauce sort of base, and then cheese added to it. So it tastes like a real cheese sauce made on the stove. So I definitely has to get points for that. It's pretty good. Not the best I've had, but definitely better than average. So I'd give this probably, it's very comforting. I'd give it a 7 out of 10 just because it's a little bit bland. It's not super flavorful. The cheese has, the best thing I can say for this is it's got a nice substance. It feels pretty filling and comforting, and it tastes definitely like the cheese is real, not just, powdered or something. But it's a little bit not salty, and that's probably standard, with patient food. They don't want to give them too much salt, I'm guessing, but it's still pretty good. So I give it a 7 out of 10. This is the soft tacos from Tacoma General Hospital, and I have been waiting to try this. Like, I've been holding my breath to try this. So let's first try it just plain, shall we? You can see it's got some fajita meat with, or maybe it's ground beef, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's ground beef. So it's ground beef, like you get at Taco Bell, but it also has fajita mixed bell peppers on it. I don't think these are spicy, these are just bell peppers. And then it's got melted cheddar cheese, or what appears to be cheddar cheese. Definitely cheese of the orange variety. The sauce is very good. There's seasoning. It's not too spicy. It's got a very mild spice. And it's got a really nice Latin American chili spice flavor without being overboard on the spice. I would say this is even probably tolerable for a lot of people who don't like spiciness, or who, maybe it irritates their stomach if they eat something too spicy. This is very mild, but still retains a lot of the flavor of a spicy pepper. Very good there. The meat is good ground beef. It doesn't taste like, slop. It tastes like actual ground beef. It's not steak, it's not fajita meat, but it's good ground beef. Tastes like good quality. The peppers are nice. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I'm pleasantly surprised. I was waiting a long time to try these, and they definitely delivered. So I'm gonna finish these off. The cheese is nice as always. I like cheese with Hispanic type foods. Although I've heard that the actual foods they eat in the Latin countries usually don't have cheddar cheese or shredded cheese on it. They sometimes have things like the crumbly white cheese, but they don't usually have cheddar cheese. That's more like a Texas thing, I think, or a southwestern U.S. thing. But I like it a lot. I think it's very tasty. So now, let's try these, excuse me, let's try these mashed potatoes with some, oh, I've got plenty of beef gravy on there. Look at that. You see that? I love beef gravy. I like the white gravy, the country gravy as well, but usually my favorite is beef gravy. Let's see how this gravy is in these potatoes, shall we? Well, the beef gravy is not anything to write home about. It's probably made out of bouillon cubes, but it's still, it's tasty. And my son is snoring over there. But not really, just one snore. He's sleeping over there in his little baby bed. And then the potatoes. They definitely come from a box, and they're not salted at all. Which, like I said, kind of comes with the territory when you're in a hospital. So they don't want to give you too much sodium, because that cannot be good for, different health conditions and stuff. So they tend to give you the salt packet in case, you're not supposed to have salt. You can add it on if they let you. So I'm going to add some salt to mine because I feel like it's not nearly salty enough. So we're going to mix that in, see how one salt packet affects it. It's better. They offered me butter. I asked for gravy, didn't ask for butter. I don't think they buttered these. I think it literally is just the potato flakes, like industrial sized potato flakes. At my job, which I work in healthcare food service, we just make them big industrial sized potato powder. It's not even flakes, it's powder in a giant mixer with the water. Don't put butter, don't put salt. So that's basically what you've got here. Not the best. Just okay. So I'm going to give that a 5 out of 10 just because it's right in the middle. I'm not really enjoying it particularly, but it's not in any way repulsive either. It's just bland. So that gets a 5 out of 10 from me. The macaroni and cheese got a 7 out of 10, and the soft tacos got a 9 out of 10. But before we go, let's add some of this mild taco sauce and sour cream as well and see how that affects it. Make sure you get a little bit on that one too there. So let's go ahead and give this a try here. It's very good. Really good with the sour cream. Didn't really need the taco sauce because the seasoning and there's a little bit of sauce already on there. It's just perfect. But the sour cream adds a nice little bit of tanginess and creaminess. Spot on. Perfect. Really good. It's like something you could make at home. And I got in that bite, the ground beef had a nice big chunk of meat that wasn't even that ground up. I mean, it was like kind of like, it tasted like when you make meat in a pan and it kind of sticks together. Really tasty. I like that. Really like beef. I always have really liked beef, but sometimes ground beef can be really hit or miss. This was a hit. So that's it for now. I really like the food here at Tacoma General Hospital. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all later. Take care.